A very good morning to one and all present. I, Rajneesh Magotra, Head Civil Engineering Department, Student Coordinator YCT, would like to welcome our worthy director, Dr. Professor A.K. Srivastava, sir, Engineer Dinesh Gupta, Dean Academics, President IIC Cell YCT, our eminent resource person, Mrs. R. Satya, Assistant Professor, Innovation Ambassador IIC at SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Dear colleagues and my dear students, it is really a great opportunity for all of us that our today's topic, that is startup entrepreneur, is quite relevant in the present scenario. So before beginning our session, I request our worthy director, sir, for his kind words. Over to you, sir. Director, sir. Sir, am I audible to you? Over to you, worthy director, sir. Hello.
Hello. Uh, uh, okay, actually, I was not being unmuted. The host had muted me, and
No, it's
I was
okay, sir.
able
He
to
unmuted
unmute.
you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thank you very much. Am I audible now?
Yeah, very much audible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I was trying to unmute, but I was not able to unmute. So that is why I was not able to speak. Okay. Well, respected Madam R. Satya, who is Assistant Professor, Senior Grade, Computer Science and Engineering Department, and Innovation Ambassador, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Our Engineer Dinesh Gupta, Dean Academics, and Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering, and President IIC Cell. Engineer Rajneesh Magotra, Head Civil Engineering Department, faculty members of Civil Engineering Department, and my dear students. A very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, once again, I would like to congratulate the HOD, Sri Rajneesh Magotra, and the faculty of Civil Engineering Department for organizing the webinar on startup entrepreneur under the IIC cell of YCET. We have been conducting several webinars in this series, and I think now this is fifth or sixth webinar, because earlier there were webinars on, like by the computer science department, electrical engineering department, and even one by civil engineering department also. So we are trying to give maximum input to our students to start or to think out of the box and to go for the innovation and research. Even I tell you that yesterday we had a lecture, and that was very interesting. It was related to copyright, patents, discoveries, and filing of all these things. So in continuation of the same, once again, today we are going to have the startup entrepreneur topic, and the resource person is Mrs. R. Satya. I'm sure that all of our students will get a lot of benefit, and our emphasis is to see that our students do not only restrict themselves to the classroom study, to the lectures, practicals, and things like that. Rather, they have to think different. They have to think about starting their own industries, starting their own business, because the world is moving in that direction, and particularly in the corona pandemic, all of us have seen or witnessed rather that people are thinking in this particular direction, and many people have started new business. In fact, the India has become a global leader in respect of the startup. So I hope that this webinar will be very useful for our students, and all our students will get a lot of benefit. I wish best of luck to Mrs. Arsithya for her talk, and hope that the students will take advantage of it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director Sir, for your kind words. Now I invite Mr. Dinesh Gupta, President IAC Cell, for a few words. Over to you, Mr. Dinesh.
Thanks, Rinish. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are very much audible.
Rinish, am I audible?
Yeah, you are very much audible. You are very much audible.
Thank you once again. Rinish, am I audible? Actually, there is some network issue.
Yeah, now you are audible. You are visible also.
I have lost my connection. That's why I'm saying. For the director, Professor Anup Kumar Srivastava, today's speaker, Mrs. R. Satyajit of Science and Technology, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Engineer Rajneesh Mugotra, HOD, Civil Engineering Department, faculty members, and my dear students. I, Dinesh Gupta, Dean Academics and President of IISc Cell of YCT, feel honored and privileged to be part of this session. Dear students, today I would like to brief you about IIC. Its full form is Institutions Innovation Council, a MHRD Government of India initiative. Our college is a member of IIC, and today I will brief you about IIC. It is initiative taken by MHRD to encourage the budding engineers in research-related activities. It works on 4 themes. First one is innovation, second one is entrepreneurship or startup, third one is incubation, and fourth one is patent. We can become an entrepreneur by innovative ideas and can start our own startup. Government of India has created a support system for this, which is named as incubation. And after starting your own startup, you can patent your innovation. There are almost 2,700 colleges and universities all across India, which are the members of IIC. And from J&K, our college is one of the members. And during 2020-21 session, our college was ranked 3rd in IIC list among 54 colleges of J&K. Under IIC, our college have performed so many activities, and today's activity is one of them. Now, I would like to congratulate Civil Department, especially Engineer Rajneesh Mugotra, HOD Civil Engineering Department, who have completed all Q1 activities of his quota in time. Our college was nominated as Nodal Center for Taikothon during 2020 by IIC. And today's speaker, Mrs. R. Satya, was one of the evaluators nominated by IIC at our college. Now, without wasting much of your time, I would hand over the session to Engineer Rajneesh Mugotra. Once again, I would like to thank today's speaker, Mrs. R. Satya, and to be part of this session. Thanks, ma'am, and over to Rajni, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dinesh, for encouraging from time to time. Now, let me introduce you with our today's eminent speaker. She is Mrs. R. Satya, who did her BE in Computer Science Engineering from Adi Prashakti Engineering College, Madras. She did her MTech in Information Technology from Vellore University. After that, she pursued PhD from Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai. She is having a rich experience in teaching for more than 20 years and 7 years experience in industry. She published more than 20 international journals and 19 national journals. She published patents and writing articles for CSI communication. She is well conversant with technologies such as Python, Java, C++. She attended more than 50 workshops, FDPs, and guest lectures at various platforms. So thank you, madam, once again for joining us on this important topic, that is startup entrepreneur. Now, without taking much of your time, I request her to kindly start the session. Welcome once again. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. I am very glad to be here for giving a speech on entrepreneurship. Dinesh Gupta sir has invited me last week and I was very proud and immediately I have accepted his request. I am very, very glad to give, being an innovation ambassador, this is my 4th session. Earlier, we have given session on design thinking. Next was on incubation. And then we have started with the creative thinking also. This is my 4th session being an innovative ambassador. And thank you for being part of our institute, being an IA. I will be just giving you a catalyst for the students, how they can start the startup. And I thank the management of YCT and all the members and whoever has participated here, all the students. I think most of the students and the startup beginners are there. I welcome you all. And actually, I was really embarrassed by getting the profile of me. Actually, when we will be recognizing what we are, when somebody tell us, thank you for the great welcome address, sir. Hope I am audible.
Yeah, ma'am, very much audible.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, let me start with the session directly. Shall I, sir?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll share my screen now. Hope my screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me start with the context actually. So let me start with the topic like startup. Normally, when we hear this word, the beginners will be thinking like, oh, I have to start from zero and I have to start from the scratch. Suppose if I start with a zero, if I end with zero, what will happen? So I may not be having any financial support, any infrastructure support, and any resources. I may need to seek everything on myself. That is one scenario. And think of another one, entrepreneurship. What is that? You can hold on your collar like being an entrepreneur. I don't want to work under some employers and for 9-to-5 job, and then I will be just taking care of other chores at home, right? But being a passionate as an entrepreneur, I just own my organization. I am being an employer. I provide salary to my own employees. I give the base for them to develop, to survey for their life. it will be better, right? Even though I face with a lot of constraints, a lot of problems when I start with my startup. So I hope this entire session will boost up. Suppose if you are thinking to become a startup entrepreneur or being your own businessman, I assure that this entire session will give you an catalyst form of that, so that you can directly start with your idea, right? And as I sir told, like I am from Chennai, from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, and I have been here for 4.5 years. Earlier, I was working with VIT, Vellore Institute of Technology in Vellore. And now let me start with the session. Yeah. Shall we jump into the startup session? Why do I embrace that, expose that word jump into? I'm not telling that moving into startup. Why so? Participants, can you please interact with me? I'm not telling that I just move on to the startup. What I impress is jumping into the startup. I take my own risk. I have an idea. I am fear of whether I can make that as a prototype or make that into market. I have so many doubts on that, but still I have the guts to jump into my market. I have the guts to start up my own business and stand on my leg, right? So let us move on to that. Yeah. Suppose if I give you a paper and pen, what you will do? It's a blank paper, nothing is there. And I have given you a pen also. Can you just put it in a chat box also? What you can do with that paper and pen? Can I see the chat box? The students are allowed to do the chat box, right? So students are allowed to post it in chat box. Students, participants. So participants can able to put it in chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you please? Yeah. Students?
Yes, they are
Yeah.
writing.
Okay. So if I give you a blank paper and a pen, what you will do with that? Yeah, I have got one response. What? Any answers? Yes. Let the session be more interactive so that we don't feel that we are in a virtual mode. We just be in a offline mode. Yes. Only drawing something on the paper. Only one answer. Yeah. By drawing on a paper. Then anything else? Only drawing on the paper. I need some other options also. Okay, let me move on to that. Writing something on the paper. Yeah, great. I have got the second option. Writing something on the paper. Great. And you can do anything, whatever you want to do with that paper and pen. No restrictions on that. We don't give any restrictions. As you people are young generation, you can just have the platform to start anything. Even during this pandemic period, we have started living without any resources also, right? We have surveyed without anything on our hand, isn't it? Without money, without moving out of house and making pamphlets on the paper. Great. Yeah. So Yeah, any other answers? Okay, let me move on to that slide. Yeah. So if a paper and pen is given to you, one person has told like he'll be drawing something, right? And yeah, you can just make yourself as an artist. And some of you will be writing. You can just write a page of stories, or you can draw something like become a artist, right? And what else I can do with the paper? As I told you, I don't want to do anything, ma'am. I'm a very lazy person. I just throw it in the dustbin, right? Isn't it? And I am very creative. I just want something more out of the waste paper. I can create a paper. I can make a basket like that. I can just take whatever I wanted to do, isn't it? This is what creativity means. I have simply given you paper and pen, and this session will be like a blank paper, blank mind on us, and I am just going to be a catalyst for you to create, to write something on your mind, to get into our business, or at least think of a business and earn something. Even don't think that after moving out of the college, after 4 years or 3 years of degree only, you can move on to a business. It is not like that. Even in our institution, one guy, he has started with the first semester. He had a startup of Adobe G, and now he's earning 25 crore per annum. Like his turnover is 25. And due to this pandemic period, it was somewhat reduced. It became like 20 alone, but still he is the successful entrepreneur. So you just think of whatever idea you have. Don't hesitate, as you were hesitating to put in the chat box itself. Don't hesitate. Whatever you feel, just feel free to add on. Okay? And these are all the simple options I have given for you by using with a paper and pen alone. And even a pen, I can just write some stories, and I can just give some article, right? And now you tell me, who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person who has some creativity. Don't think that only the entrepreneur will be having the creativity. Everybody is unique. We are all having much creative thoughts in our mind, but we don't come forward, and we create something, organize it, and we be proud of owning our own business. You just think, with my name, I have a business, how proud I will be. Instead of working under somebody else and like doing everything for them for 24/7. If I own my own business, I can put more effort than working under somebody else, right? And it is not only for money making, it's for your own satisfaction. And now let me define what is creativity, what is innovation, and what is entrepreneur. Who is an entrepreneur? Creativity is simply thinking of something. Normally, when you travel alone, or when you are keeping idle in your mind, you may be having so many thoughts, so many innovative ideas, so many new technologies will be coming in your mind. But we never write it in the paper. We never discuss with our friends. We never come out with the solution for that. We may be thinking of, okay, why the government is not doing this? Why this road is like that? And why I have to suffer like this? But we never get the solution for that. Creativity is thinking something new, or something upgraded on the existing one. Innovation is you apply that creativity, get the solution for that. I have something in my mind, right? Why don't I make it as a solution? Why don't I make it as a prototype? Why don't I sell that so that I can earn something from that? Right? So here you just have some innovations, make that innovation into happen into a real life scenario. And entrepreneur, it's a combination of both creativity and innovation. You have something in your mind, you make that as a prototype and just market that in a business wherever you are, right? Nowadays, being in online mode, you no need of any infrastructure, you no need of any human resources. Even due to this advancement in computer systems, we can work everything within our handheld devices itself. Even with my mobile itself, I can earn crores of money every month, isn't it? So you just think beyond the normal person. Entrepreneurs succeed by thinking and doing new things or old things in a new way. Don't think that creativity is, I am going to invent a new one. I am going to create a new world, a new product. It is not like that. Whatever you have, you just update it or you just enhance it, enrich your life by adding some features on that. That's what our entrepreneurs will do normally. And now, as I told you, creativity is the way we think, and innovation is making that thinking into a product or a service. And entrepreneurship, combination of both the things, creating value in the marketplace. Keeping everything in my mind, keeping everything at the home itself. I can never come out, right? Suppose if I have bought a mobile with 1 lakh and I am not at all using anything on that, I just keep that in a shelf. Nobody will look into that. Nobody knows that I have it, right? Unless otherwise I make that into much extent of all its features. And now ideation, as I have given you a simple example of with a paper and pen, whatever I have in my mind, I can do anything on that, right? And ideation can change your life. Hereafter, after this session is over, whenever you travel, whenever you just read anything, whenever you observe something, you just think of what I can do, how I can impact the society, how I can enrich the value of the persons. Okay, now I will just give you some of the practical examples of the innovative ideas. Here, one of the Chennai-based 10th grade student, he has made a project, reclaiming. He has taken a printed paper. When it has been inserted in the printer, that printed sheet will be becoming a blank paper. See how smart he is? And he has applied for a patent also. So we cannot elaborate that entire project as of now. Just a paper. Nowadays, people are thinking of we are cutting the trees, we are wasting all the papers, we wasting all the resources. What about next generation? Look at this idea. Whenever we print it, that paper will become a blank paper. Even one of my student, he has given a project of it is actually fake. Actually, when you insert a paper, it will give you the money. It is just for a prototype they have given. It's not original currency and that. So you think in a different manner. Okay. And nowadays we people don't cook at home, right? We just order and eat it. And occasionally we'll be going to a restaurant and eat food, but the parking will be a big issue there. So what they have invented is if in case if there is no parking slot, you just go there and in advance you book the food whatever you like, and on the way to something like a drive-in restaurant where you will be parking and eating. Here you just take out your food nearby the restaurant, they will just come and serve you. Okay. And upcycling, we all know about recycling. Here upcycling, I am not doing any recycling process, any cyclic process at all over here. I just make up with already existing products. Like some strips are there, I can just make some handbags and mat and that. I don't want to use the resources, valuable resources. You think of our younger generations, they have to utilize, they have to live the life what we are living, more than sophisticated life they have to live. So you can just use this upcycling. And one more example is there. This is tire, they have just made as a stand for the cycles. These are some of the small innovations, so what you can just seek on. And now you tell me, what is like idea, what is creativity, what is who is an entrepreneur, whether I need to start a new business, or I need to develop a new product, or I need to exclusively create a new market for all my new products. It is not the case. Either you just create a new one, if it is possible you create a new product. Otherwise what you can do is you just offer an existing product to a different market, right? And maybe in Chennai the product will be very familiar, and maybe in other states it may not be. Okay, other districts it may not be. You just market that into the unknown places. Okay, and one more thing is you can have the product similar product in the same market itself. Suppose if you are like hesitating, the shop is there, why should I start another shop? If you are thinking like that, you can never start a business. See how many online shopping apps have come, how many professional stores are there, how many supermarkets are there. They don't fear of the competitors. They own their own thinking, their own business strategy. And now we have got some idea of innovation. As I told you, innovation is not purely based on the new thing. Earlier, when we didn't have all these properties, you can just innovate and you can just modify that, or you can just replace that. Duplication of the work, you can do it. 4 types of innovation. Invention, totally a creation of the new product. You can simply create a new product or service or process. Earlier, when I need food, I have to go to hotel and I have to eat. But nowadays, online delivery has come into service, right? So I don't want to move away from my house, and it is making me lazy also. But I am just getting the food at being at home itself. The way we service, the way we process, you do in a creative manner. And extension, the expansion of the product or services. Suppose if you have a device, why don't you enlarge that? Why don't you enrich that quality of the product, right? And duplication, it is a replication of already existing work or service or process in a better way. You can just make sure that accuracy level has been increased, or the time will be reduced so that you can increase speed, right? And the synthesis, the combination of both existing as well as the new formulation can be done. Any kind of innovation is possible for us. Either you just go with a new product, or enhance with the existing one, or just use a duplicate of the already existing one, or hybrid of all these things. And now one more task for you. Can you design a wallet, ideal wallet, right? I don't think that nowadays we don't use a wallet, and even we don't use watches. Only a mobile device is enough for us, right? Only handheld device is enough for us. So can you design a wallet with whatever features you want to add on? Can you? Or you tell me what are the things I can add on into my wallet? Can I get into the chat box? Yeah, can you tell me? Put it in chat box. I just wanted to make a wallet, some unique wallet I wanted to make. Can you tell me? Hope I'm audible. Are you getting my point? Whether chat box is enabled, sir? Participants, can you just put it? What are the things I can add on in my wallet? New design. I just wanted to create a new wallet. Yes. Yeah, great. I might install a GSP tracking system. Superb. Yes. But the problem is somebody will be monitoring us, right? We don't like if some person is even I hope all of you know that even though you don't use your mobile data, okay, still your location will be tracked. If you get into Google and if you type that live time of your device, because your Gmail account is enabled and GPS is enabled, what happens is wherever you go, all your locations will be tracked. Okay, and yeah, it's a great idea. I can install GSP. I'm sorry, yeah, GSP tracking system in my mobile, and even RFID. Earlier cases we were using RFID. You can use with a limited frequency of receivers and transmitters. Anything else I can do in my wallet? GPS system. I can add GPS system, putting flat power bank for it. Yeah, great idea. Putting flat power bank for emergency mobile charging wallet. Yeah, great idea it is. Yeah, I can just put a small charger over here. Good. Anything else? This is what creativity. Yeah, anything else? Only 2 ideas out of 70 people, or now 83 people, I hope. Anything else? You please come forward. Break the barrier. Anything else? That's it. Only 2 ideas. Yeah. I need one more answer, please. Making it material waterproof and beat resistant. Yeah, great. Waterproof. Superb. Heat resistant. Wow, great. Then good. Nowadays, we people are using the mobile cover as a wallet, right? Mobile wallet. Even I am using like that only. So I don't want to carry one more purse for my money, ATM card and that. Good. Okay. Let me move on to the next slide. So we have an existing one wallet, but I am adding new technology, right? This is also one of the innovation. Yeah. Now tell me, what are the barriers for this innovation and creativity? What are the barriers? As I have given you the wallet design, initially I have got only one answer. Why I have asked you people to come up with more answers is, even in problem solving in our computer science like field, we always give a problem, and the problem may be having multiple solutions, isn't it? Do you agree with that? A problem may be having multiple solutions. I need to get the right solution for that, or I need to get the optimized solution for that. And always you think like, don't stick on only one answer. Your perspective should be changed. You just seek out in a different angles. What will happen? How do I process with that? What may be the other choice? I can move on. Okay. And focusing on, these are all some of the barriers. Sometimes I don't want to be logical. I just think foolish. Why should I bother about others? I just go into my own way of creativity and blindly following the rules. Sometimes breaking the rules is also okay, but unless otherwise it harms us or it harms others, right? Constantly being practical. Some people will be like more practical. They don't live with that real-time scenario, right? Viewing play as a, like becoming overly specialized, avoiding ambiguity, and avoid duplications. Okay, and fearing looking foolish. As I told you, if even some of you are not answering in the chat box, because you may think like we will be commenting on that. We never comment on your creativity. We never comment on your comments, right? You just come forward with your thoughts. Nobody will stop you. Fearing mistakes and failures. I do mistakes. Human error is always there. Anybody can get me a product with 100% accuracy? No, right? We will be getting 99.0009 or 99.1 or 99.9. We never achieve 100% accuracy. So why should we seek on the 100% perfect man? No man is perfect, right? You accept your failure, you accept your mistakes. You come across, overcome the failures to get into the proper solution. That's it. That's what we think of our creativity. And believing that I am not creative, I am a copycat. Whatever is there in the product, I just buy it, I use it, I throw it. Don't be like that. Be more creative. Just put some effort in enriching the existing products. And there are 4 phases to avoid the innovation and creativity barriers. Yeah. why I really appreciate Dinesh Gupta sir and your organization for organizing such kind of webinars. Because unless otherwise you talk with other people, unless otherwise you attend some of the series like this, you will be like sitting in a four-wall room itself, and you may think like whatever is adapted there, it is correct. It is not the case. You just think with that adaptability. Okay, knowledge accumulation, reading, professional conferences, talking, visiting to library, and incubation process, sleep on it, exercise. I hope in your organization, even I have visited your website, you have the incubation center. I do not know how many of you have entered into that, how many of you know that what they are doing over there. If you really have an idea, you bring forward that idea to your head, whoever is owning that incubation, whoever is in charge for that incubation, you just elaborate your idea, they will make that into a product. They will give you all the resources, they will give you financial support, they will just give you OD also. You can give the prototype and you can earn the money, and even you can just get a patent for that, you can get the copyright for that. Okay, you just visit your incubation center in your campus. And idea Eureka. Eureka is what I found it. When you really solve a mathematical problem, you will be shouting like, screaming like, yeah, I got it. Eureka, right? Even when in our, starting of the career, we were using Yahoo, right? Yahoo means what? We have got something. We were shouting like Yahoo, like searching, we are just getting into that. Likewise, you just experience. You cannot simply jump into that high level of the steps. Just go slowly and formulate the solutions. And evaluation, implementation. You get the prototype. Okay. Suppose if your idea is very, very critical, you cannot make the entire working model as such. So better you make it as a prototype, make it as a model. Later on, based on the feasibility, they can develop it. And these are some of the myths. I just move on this slide. Some people may think like creativity, whoever is having the creative mind can only develop the product. It is not the case. Okay. And some people may think like a very, very big project will make into existence into the market. It is not the case. Even a smaller one will enrich the entire world. Just now, hidden virus, Corona, it has spoiled our life of 2 years, right? So you don't think like only a major project will develop into better innovations. Only a needle can improvise the entire world. Think in a different manner. Now you tell me, what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur? Yes, tenacious. Tenacious means I am very adamant. I don't want to work under somebody. I just want to own my own organization. It's my passion to be owner. Okay, I own everything. I just wanted to give something to the society, right? And a vision, self-belief, flexibility, rule breaking. These are some of the characteristics of your entrepreneur. And I just keep on all these slides. These are some of the important characteristics of an entrepreneur. And you just think, you read the heading alone and you keep in mind, entrepreneurs are goal oriented. They forecast after 5 years how they will be, what they will be, okay, how their business will be, how their customers will be. All right. And they are committed to their business. The entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur, doesn't take no for an answer. Okay. Nowadays, people think like smart work is saying no to others. It is not the case. You just take the risk. I'll go along with the risk. They are hands-on. They do day-by-day operations in an integral manner. And as I told you, one of my students, he has started in the first semester itself. During his curriculum, he was so good in academic. And in the evening time, he has started, now he is owning a business with 100 employees under him. And he has become a recruiter also. Okay. and they thrive on uncertainty. Suppose if something happens, I just throw it away and restart my life. What is there? Life is one time. So why don't I like hesitate for taking the challenges, whatever I come across? The continuously look for the opportunities to improve. How do I improvise my innovation? How do I improvise my business? And they are willing to take risk. This is the most important thing. They pride of taking the risk. They are willing to listen and learn. They have great people skills. They are inherently creative. They passionate and always full of positivity. If you talk to a businessman, even he is surveying with zero profit, he will talk with full-fledged positivity manner. Okay. And this is some of the self-assessment I have simply given you. You just rate yourself. You just rate like this is 1 mark and 2 mark, 3, 4, like that you just put it. Okay. Okay. I am passionate about my goals. I have a spirit of adventure. You just take a screenshot also. Take a screenshot. Later on, you can rate yourself. Okay. Have you taken the screenshot of it? Have you? Yes. Good. Have you taken a screenshot of it? Yes. Shall I move to the slide? Yeah. Take this also. Totally 10 points are there. You just add on all the columns together, and this is nothing but your rating. So if you have scored 31 to 40, you are fit to be an entrepreneur. And if you have got 21 to 30, you can try for that. You can gradually improvise yourself. And 11, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. So 11 to 20, you may think, okay, and 0 to 10, believe it or not, you can become more entrepreneurs. That's what the marks doesn't mean anything. Okay, even with 0 score, you can just move on. And these are some of the characteristics of a very good entrepreneur. Already we have seen that. I just wanted you people to take a screenshot of it, so that whenever you have the positivity in your mind, you can go ahead with your own startup. Okay. And do you know who these people are? Any similarities between all of them? Any similarities? Yes. Any similarities between all of them? Yes. Somebody is answering. Yeah, don't hesitate. That is what this session is about. What is the similarity between all?
All are businessmen.
Yeah, great. So can you imagine your photo will be here along with them? Yeah. Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
visualize?
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, great, great. And now, what is that? Yeah. And we have different types of entrepreneurs. And normally, we start a business. So what happens is they will sustain for 6 months, and later they will just close their business. And sometimes they will just categorize themselves. I will start up a business and I will survey for 3 years. Then I will move on to an employee for an employer. Somebody will be having the focus like that. So here are some of the entrepreneurs categories: potential entrepreneur, intentional entrepreneur, nascent entrepreneur, startup or early stage entrepreneur, established entrepreneurs. You can just categorize among yourself where you will become. Okay. And as I told you in the beginning, supportive environment. We normally fear of, suppose I have an idea, that idea is too good, I can like come up with a very good prototype, but where do I install all my components? Who will provide me the spaces? Who will give me the financial support? And who will work along with me? Whom do I approach for that patent, for the registration of my company? So many constraints are there when you give a startup. First, you need to seek about the infrastructure and road facility, logistics, everything you need to take care of it. Deregulation and then financial support. Nowadays, you don't mind of financial support. Almost all the government organizations we have, they MSME, they are providing you the support. Even in your organization, via MHRD, IIC, they will just give you the support. Okay, you just go along with your big firm or government institutions to get into the financial support. And training and development programs. Suppose if you are new to the technology, you get the training, you get the induction program, and you train your employees. Okay. In the cooperative environment, you just non-government organizations, universities, other education institutions, everybody have started nowadays. It is a must for us to develop a prototype or a proposed a project. They are spending money also, they are investing money. Government is providing amount for us to develop a prototype. Being a student, you just give your idea to your concerned faculty, they will just make that as a product and you will be benefited. And these are all some of the challenges facing entrepreneurs, as risk is always there. Even if we ride within that 1 hour of riding, we face a lot of problem, right? And here, I don't think like I can easily get into the capital amount and high risk of financial, these are all depending upon the finance support and technology. I am very good at my idea, but I do not know how to adopt the technology because I know only the outdated technology. I don't know the latest technology. So how do I do with that current scenario of my work? This is also one of the constraints for developing your work. And human resources are most important. Lead and manage them. A leader, you need to make that teamwork into existence. A leader is nothing but it is not like ruling the people. He has to give the support. He has to guide the team members in such a way that how do they work? How do they collaborate? Okay. And here are markets. And after your sustainable products have been done, where do I sell that? Whether I have to go and seek for the marketing people, or I have to sell it directly or online, offline, or I will ask the dealers to come and get me whatever. You just these are all some of the challenges really, but you can easily cope up with that. Via these things, you can just cope up with that. Right? Reduce the cost, improve your quality. And I normally used to say to my students, if a product is really good, you don't need any marketing skills and that. The customers will come and get your product if it is too good. Normally, if one customer is buying that, he will become the marketer. He will say that, oh, that company's product is too good. I am not fixing any consultant, any dealers for marketing my product. The customer itself is giving the very good feedback, and his neighbors will be coming and getting the product from my shop. Is this clear? So you can make a quality product so that the customers will come and seek for you. And nowadays, even as I told you, I don't want to set up a new infrastructure for build my systems, for build my business and all. Lot of online services have come into existence. Either you can go ahead with the e-commerce business or e-business. E-commerce is purely online. Okay, selling, buying, everything will go online. And e-business, you will be doing everything online. Along with that, you will act as a third party. You will develop the product also. You will directly communicate with the business partners, collaborate with your customers. Everything you will do, e-business. And we have business to business enterprises, customer to business, right? We have a lot of scenarios for our virtualization. Okay? And pure and the partial e-commerce. As I told you, pure e-commerce, everything will go online. Partial, the product, it is something like I am ordering some material over Amazon.com. The delivery is done via courier. And here, pure e-commerce, I'm just recharging my mobile. Okay, it's purely online. I don't want to go to the retail shop and all to charge my mobile, to recharge my mobile and all. Okay. And some of the learning outcomes. Okay, I'll just skip these things. Yeah. I'll just skip. Yeah. Evaluation criteria for a startup. And one more thing is there. You may be thinking of a new product, but for you, it is a new product. And when you try to do that into a prototype or try to do for a marketing, you must analyze whether that product have come into existence or not already, right? And that's what, whether that product is really needed in the market, even though it is very innovative, very good idea, cheapest one, but whether it is really needed for the current scenario. Nowadays, being online, you might be knowing that the notebooks, pen, paper, all your stationery items, they didn't buy, right? So it was in a stock only for the past 2 years. And if you manufacture those things in a more amount, nobody will buy that. So based upon the scenario, you have to produce a product. It is not like you are continuously manufacturing something and everything will be putting into the scrap. And even so many car manufacturing industries, they have stopped the manufacturing process. Even in Chennai, that Ford, they have closed that manufacturing, right? So based on the customer's need, based on the product improvement only, we need to manufacture that. Otherwise, you need to stop it, you seek out something else. And identify the customers. Customers are really reachable and brand loyal. Value created for customers. And life of the product. Reliability of the product. How long the customers will be using our product. And normally when we buy a new product, they will be giving us a guarantee, warranty and all, like for 3 years, 1 year, like that. So, and after that, I need to service by myself. Okay? So you need to seek about all these things. And marketing structure. And I'll just skip on that. Control over the price cost. So sometimes what happens is our competitor will be giving less amount for the same product. So we need to reduce our amount, or at least we need to differentiate how far our product is good. Unless otherwise we justify our product, nobody will come forward to buy our things, right? Competitor analysis. That's what normally, even in my school days, whenever the teacher gave me a paper, I will first seek into my friend's paper, how much mark he has scored, instead of seeing my paper, because we people were competitor, who is coming in the first rank, second rank, like that. Likewise here, competitor analysis. Before you start marketing your product, get into the competitors scenario. Who are on the new ventures, and what resources do they control? What are their strength and weakness? Okay, if they are more stronger than us, I need to make stronger than them. And if they are weaker than us, no issues. Okay, still I have to stabilize myself, right? And yeah, as I told you, creating a new business is not starting from the scratch. You just start, and whenever you have a duplication or whenever you have the enhancement, you carry on. Okay, and here types of ideas. At last, I will play a game. Okay, after 10 minutes, we will go for the game. Types of ideas that develop into startup. Yeah. Now look at this. Can you able to understand? Some of the ideas: new market, new technology, new benefit. New market, what is that? I am just selling the soft drink, but nowadays we are just adding the nutritional value along with that, right? Nowadays we are just buying the drink for our kids, isn't it? Because it is a nutritious food. And new technology, Using high-tech computers, we develop a simulator helicopter ride. And you people will be using that mall scenario, right? Suppose if I want to buy a, I mean, if I want to drive a car, but I do not know driving, what I do? I'll be going to a driving school and I will learn. In 15 days, I will learn and I will drive, right? Suppose if I want to become a pilot, and will they allow me to sit into the flight? Okay, Satya, you can fly now. You can just start. Trainer will be there sitting nearby me. And will they allow me like that? No, right? We'll be having a simulation. I feel like I am sitting actually inside my flight and I am riding, but it is not the case. I have a simulator. And new benefit, developing a personal misting device to keep workers cool. New benefit, even though it is a new technology, I just have the support of my workers. I just enhance my lifestyle of the workers. Okay. And these are all the common sources of startup idea. Prior work experience, it's 45%. I definitely need this. What happens is mostly we as a student or even me as a faculty, unless otherwise I understand what my higher authority are telling. Why do they order us? Why should they are telling so many works to be done like that? Unless otherwise I be like, I hope all of you know this word empathy. I always follow this empathy. Any idea what is this meaning of this empathy? Empathy? Sympathy, we know, ma'am. What is that empathy? Sympathy, all of us know, right? Ma'am, I got fever. I couldn't come to the college. Right? I couldn't do my assignment. Sympathy, we all create. What is that empathy mean? Empathy. You can Google it and tell me.
Its meaning is to recognize the feeling of other people.
Yeah, feeling of others, be in other shoes. I always follow this empathy. Prior work experience. Suppose if my higher authority is ordering me something or forcing me to do that job within that today, we have to complete it, but it will be hectic for us. But think in their own perspective, because they are getting pressure from their higher authorities. It goes on like that, isn't it? So empathy, whenever you feel like being in other shoes, think from others' perspective, you never do mistakes. You never hurt others. You never hate others. Okay. I always follow empathy. Almost most of the time, I always follow this. And the personal interest, hobby, yeah, this is also most important thing. Even nowadays, gardening and even pet shop, it's a small thing only, but it will be more satisfactory for us, isn't it? And you can start your business where you are interested, which will give you the heartfelt satisfaction. There you can start your business. Okay, chance happening, and you just think of Zoom platform in the initial stage. I think 2020, in March we have like March 20, Zoom platform. Initially we didn't know how to like start with our education, but still we had some platform called Zoom. Now also we are using Zoom only, right? But so many criticisms have come on the Zoom platform. They are hacking it, they are misusing that, but still we don't have any other move, any other alternative for Zoom. Later on only we have got into this Meet and WebEx, Cisco. We have got so many online platforms to educate the students. So you get the chance. You it is something like even a single needle is enough to burst the balloon. Okay, it's something like that. You just have a small chance to boom up your business, and you get a suggestion from your superiors and education or family or business, friends, relatives. These are all some of the sources of startup ideas. Sorry, my page down button is actually, yeah. Okay. Bear with me. Yeah. and some change basis. So these are all the factors like unexpected. Even we shut down all the small businesses, right, for the past 2 years. Now only it has been recovering back, and it may happen. So we need to find alternative to survive. And even human and economic factors are also matters. And using innovative thinking to generate business ideas. It is not like only we have to think. You can just extract the ideas from others also. You can combine the ideas, borrow ideas from existing products or services or other industries. Earlier, when I have started with my PhD work, my idea was, suppose if I like a shirt, I need to buy that. But in Amazon and all, I cannot put that, right? Nowadays, via Google Lens, we have that facility, isn't it? You capture the image and you get back where that image you can find out. And even that image can be translated into text. That image, suppose if it is an image, I can just take a Google Lens and I can scan this. This image will be converted into text also, right? So you borrow ideas from the existing products and services and combine two businesses into one to create a market opening. Begin with a problem in mind. And normally we will be saying some quote. A doctor will kill one, a good doctor will kill 1,000 patients, isn't it? Likewise, being an engineer, if we do not have a problem, we do not have a job, isn't it? We just think everything is working fine. So being a computer science engineer, I don't have any work to solve on. So think of a problem and get the solution for that, right? And think of how to streamline your customers' activities. Adapt your product or service to meet customer needs in different ways. And keep an eye on new technologies. This is the most important thing. We need to adapt to the new technology to reduce our time. To live a luxurious life, we must adapt to the latest technologies. Simran, you can mute yourself. Simran, mute yourself. And these are all some of the internal and external analysis to assess the business ideas. Okay. General environment, industry environment, competitive environment. Sorry again. Okay. And as I told you, SWOT analysis, even for the MBA persons, whoever is doing MBA or have in a business, they will be analyzing this SWOT: strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Strength and opportunities are positive things. Okay. Strength and opportunities. Normally, when you go for the interview, they'll be asking you, what is your strength? What is your weakness? How strong you are? In which domain you are strong? Right? Here, you need to find out the strength, weakness, opportunities, threats. What may cause our business into dull one? What may cause our business into zero profit? We need to forecast all these things. Inside the company, you just find out the strength and weakness. Outside of the company, you find the opportunities. Where do I market? How do I shape my product? And what are the threats available? How do I overcome all those threats? You need to analyze this properly. It is something like I am just closing my house, okay, with a lock and key. And unless otherwise, I know that in what way the thief will be coming. Okay. Unless otherwise, I know the threats, I will not safeguard my house. The same thing happens over here. I have closed all the walls are over here. Only the backside door and the front side door is there. So if I close these two, it's okay. Maybe somewhat secure, isn't it? Likewise, I need to find out the threats. Where are the vulnerabilities? Where are the loopholes? And I need to stop all those things. I need to check with that. Yeah. These are all some of the analysis we need to carry out. And I'll just move on these things. Just move on. These are already we have discussed. Yeah. And I just have the recap of this. Now we will play a game now. Now, you just being a person, how creative you are. Normally, which brain will be more creative? Which brain? Whether right or left? Which one? Look at this. Right hemisphere or left hemisphere? Yes. Yes. Put it in the chat. Yeah, left. Left. Left or right? Yeah. Mostly the right will be more imaginative. Okay. And here, a businessman should have all these things. I'll just move on with that. Now we will go ahead with this is the overall thing what we have to do. Yeah. Can you say, any one of you, unmute and tell me this is the entire thing what we have discussed for our entire session. Suppose if you have an idea in your mind, right? This is a part of design thinking and innovation. Even we have like a training program we have undergone with that. 30 days training program also we completed. Suppose if a model is there, if an idea is there, how do I make that into a prototype? As I told you, empathize. Can anyone elaborate? These are the 5 steps for the actual production of your product. Empathize. Empathize means what? What the customers will seek of. What is the necessity? What is the need of your customer? How they will use the product. Okay, first you think of that. Then you define your accessories. You just define that. Define will inculcate like analysis part as well as design part, and then you ideate it. Give life to that definition. Give that model. Then make into a prototype. Test it. It is something like in our computer science department will be debugging that. For your civil engineering, once you build your house, ma'am, I will be testing my house by shifting the multi-storage building into 4th floor into 1st floor, 1st floor into 7th floor. Can you do like that? No, right? So first empathize. What may be the perspective of the customer? Based on that, you define your model, define your idea. Then analyze more. You just give a clear-cut solution for that. Then make a prototype. Then just complete your work. Testing, in our case, will be just debugging. For your case, it is something like you will be checking whether all the measurements have come into proper sense, whether we meet the customer's needs or not. You will analyze everything. Then only you will be submitting your project to the customers. Okay, this is the most important thing in our. And one more thing, suppose if there is any problem in the testing, you iterate it back, you come forward, come backward, you again redefine it, again you just empathize it. And suppose if there is any problem in the prototype, again you ideate it. It would be something like a cyclic process. Okay, if you want, you can take the screenshot of this. This is the most important thing for our design thinking. And suppose if I want to build a bike for the mountain, I cannot use a normal bike, or I cannot use a normal cycle and all. So what I do, normal cycle also nowadays we are just using. And you just think of the extra accessories what I need to install. Okay. And push technology, pull technology. What is the push technologies? Any idea? They have given over here. What is a push technology? Inventing something new then I have a new idea, I'm going to create it. But full technology, I am finding some problem. I am making a solution for the problem. That is full technology. I have input. I am going to get the output alone. Whereas in push technology, both input as well as output I am creating. Everything from the scratch, I am going to do it. Right? And these are all the things already we have discussed. Now, yeah. And don't think that all the entrepreneurs are succeeded. It's not the case, right? So many products they have customized, they have tested, but they didn't even turn up to the market. And even we people love dairy milk, right? But Hershey's product have come into existence earlier to dairy milk. But due to their poor marketing, they couldn't sell it properly. Nowadays, only Hershey's product have come. But earlier cases before Cadbury's, Hershey's was the good quality product, but they didn't market it properly. Likewise, unless otherwise, you customize that, you market it, you just you need to reach to the customers. Your product will be setting into the garbage only, right? So commercialization, innovation is the combination of invention plus commercialization. And even being at the interview panel, if you don't answer, if you don't expose yourself, they will not recruit you. They will just stop you, right? So you just commercialize yourself. We people have become product nowadays. We need to expose ourselves. Otherwise, nobody will see what hidden talents we have. Nobody will see. And this is also one of the example for the invention. Earlier, the coal mining people were putting the dress, but their dress were like tearing often. So they found this jeans, but nowadays jeans, you know the scenario of jeans, right? I don't want to expose that. And yeah, once you have come up with a very good product, okay, you just have that novelty in your product. What you can do is you can pattern that. You can bring into intellectual property. You have an organization, you can just pay only 1,300. Now it has reduced into 1,200 only. So you just make your product into patent so that you can earn money apart from your selling of the product. You can earn money from the patronized thing also. And suppose if you are putting a new logo for your business, you make that as a trademark, TM, right? And for LG, we are just using that trademark, right? Life is good. So you just frame a caption for your company and put a trademark for that. And a copyright. Suppose if you have written some story, or if you have done some drawing, some music you have composed, you get a copyright. So that whenever some people are using your thing, you will be getting earned. And without your permission, they cannot use that. Because our thing is unique, right? We are the origin of the solution. So why do I give my earnings to others? You can just formalize your patent, or you can just make the earning from the patent, right? Either you can go for trademark, patent, and copyright. Even you can go for the geographical location scenario also. Within that area, you can just sell your product. And now, at last, bottom line is, we know creativity and innovation is important for entrepreneurs and managers. So be creative and go innovative. Right? That's all about my technical session. Now, I will move on to some game. Shall I? Shall I?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, can you please read this paragraph in your mind so that I can move to the game? Yeah, all of you. So be innovative. First be creative, then get into innovative things to happen. Fine. We will just play the game. Are you all ready? Can you warm up for a moment? Are you ready? Shall we play a game?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And it is something like a connection game. You need to relate the pictures shown on the screen. Shall we start now? Can you guess the word? What is the word? It may be
Microphone.
microphone. Microphone. Any other options? You can put it in chat box also. Microwave. Then okay. So as I told you, one problem, multiple solutions may also happen. But let me give you a clue. Any other answers, ma? Microphone, microwave, wave. Okay, microphone, microwave. Okay, I will give you a clue. Shall I? A multinational computer technology corporation. Can you relate now? Can you relate now? What it may be? Micro, multinational computer technology, computer.
Microsoft.
Yeah, good. Microsoft. Even you can use micro wave also. It's okay only, ba. Good. Shall I move on to the next one? Is this interesting? No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Microsoft is yeah. Now, can you guess? It may be like you relate
Comedy.
comedy. Okay, good. Any other answers? Any other answers? I'll give you a clue. Shall I give you a clue? Because I am relating to our topic. Another name of raw material. Comedy, that last word you can change it. Comedy, you told na? Another name for raw material. What? If it is in online, offline, I will give you chocolate, commodity. Yeah, great. Yeah, chocolates for you. And now commodity. Yeah, answer first. Answer. Yes. What? This is akka actually. Maybe I'll just give you a clue. Maybe you people are subject related to maths. This is ak. Actually, in Tamil, they used to say ak. AC. What? Shall I give the answer? Somebody else. Yeah, accounts. Yeah.
This accounts.
Accounts. Yeah, good. Yeah, accounts. Accounts, but this last picture. Accounts near, you have come nearby. Accountancy. C, na?
Accountancy.
Yeah. This one? I think somebody is putting in the chat box also. What is the answer for this? What? At least if you couldn't get the first one, relate with the second two pictures.
Mm,
Shall I give you a clue? The place of converting raw material into finished goods.
Environment.
Environment.
Product.
Product,
Industries.
industry. Industry, yes, great. Industry, good. Ma. And find what? Any guesses?
Financial year.
Financial year, superb, good. Chocolate for you. Yeah, accounting period of the company. Financial year, super. And this one, only this one. And when you initially give you a product,
Grid connecting, ma'am.
no? Shall I give you a clue? Yeah?
Channels.
Channels, no? Think in different manner, think differently. We people are going to become entrepreneurs. Think differently. Shall I give you a clue?
This one.
Mm,
Deduction.
you can answer easily now. What?
Discount, ma'am.
Yes, great. Yeah, discount it is. And what about this?
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane?
Any financial.
Air jets.
No,
Yes.
look at the clue. Look at the clue, ma. A financial plan of government in every year.
Defense? No.
No? Budget. Yeah, Manik.
Budget, ma'am.
Budget, pa. Yes.
Financial budget.
And this is, else you can easily answer, I think.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Relationship.
No, we relate with the company's perspective. Suppose if I am starting a company, my friend is, I want my friend to join with me. What?
Is it cruise, ma'am?
No?
Partnership.
Partnership. Yeah, absolutely. Partnership it is. And this one? What is this left hand side?
Marketing.
Market. This one? So
Marketing.
Marketing.
marketing. Yeah.
Marketing.
Yes. Marketing. Good. This one?
Painting.
This may be somewhat hard, I think. You just think chocolates. Position of no profit and no loss. Any accountancy students are there, or even you?
Equality, ma'am.
What, ma?
Faith.
No, what they are doing over here and what is happening over here.
Sharing.
Break even point. Break even point. Okay. Only 2 more slides will be there. Yeah, ma, this one. So we are running out of time, I think. Yeah, this one.
Invoice.
Invoice. Good. Great. And I do not know whether you people know this guy. Yes. This is actor. Arya. His name is Arya.
Aryabhatta.
Ah, yeah.
Aryabhatta.
Yeah, pa. That's all you want. This one.
7 Up.
Good. Yeah, that's it. And here, make it fast because sirs are waiting, I think.
Network.
Network. Yeah. This one.
Balance sheet.
Good. And yeah, the last one. This, I think she told the answer earlier. Or one more slide which she has given.
Good environment.
Okay. I have shown that answer. What? R&D. Green India. Okay, we will make it into Green India. Good. That's all.
in India.
Thank you very much. And that's all. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Thank you all. And you can contact me at, I'll just give my mail ID.
Kindly, ma'am, share your
Yeah.
email.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will. I'll just share it once again. Can you please make a note of it? If you want my mobile number, I can give it. If you need the PPT also, I can share with the sir, so that sir will share with you. Sir, if needed, I will share the PPT with you, sir.
Yeah, sure, ma'am, sure.
How was the session? Is it okay? Do you understand?
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Your session was very interactive. It was very refreshing also. And I'm sure it was an eye opener for all of us. You explained that what ideation means, how one can change his or her life by innovative ideas. Especially you explained in detail about the challenges faced by entrepreneurs and how we can overcome from challenges. And I'm sure, ma'am, our students can definitely jump to startup, and they will not become a job seeker, they will become job giver. So then only it is possible when they will have a thorough knowledge about entrepreneurship, what are the different financial agencies. And thank you once again for sparing your valuable time. And I'm sure we will have a long association with you for new topics. So thank you once again. And now I request my colleague, Mr. Yasser Mumtaz, for formal vote of thanks. Over to you, Mr. Yasser.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to one and all gathered here on this wonderful webinar on startup entrepreneurship. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks. I take this golden opportunity to thank the respected resource person, Mrs. R. Satya, Assistant Professor, CSE Department, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, for sharing her rich expertise on startup entrepreneurship. In spite of her busy schedule, ma'am, we will definitely cultivate the advice, ideas you gave us in real life. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my gratitude to the respected Director, Sir, YCET, Dr. Anup Kumar Srivastava, HOD, Civil Engineering Department, Engineer Rajneesh Mangotra, Sir, and Dean, Academics, and President IIC Cell, YCET, Engineer Dinesh Gupta, Sir, not only for spending time with us today, but also for encouraging us to achieve many endeavors. Thank you, sir. At the last but not the least, I thank all the students, fellows, enthusiastically arranging this webinar success. Once again, I thank our resource person, Mrs. R. Satya, and I thank one and all wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity given, and thank you all participants.
Thank you, Satya ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It's nice.